Everyone, welcome to Chef Din's cooking tutorials. Here I'm going to show you how to prepare your ingredients, mix your spices and then cook the dish. If you haven't got all your ingredients ready, now is the time to pause the video, get all your ingredients ready and then we can start cooking. But in the meantime, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, now is the time to subscribe and hit the notification button so that you're notified when I post new videos. And hopefully with my experience, you'll be able to cook great Indian cuisine. Today I'm going to show you how to cook one of my favourite dals. This is Mashkalai Dal. It's very popular in Bangladesh and I'm going to show you today how to cook it. It's very simple to cook, so if you follow my instructions carefully, you too can create this dish and enjoy it with your friends and family. So these are the ingredients we need. Very little bit of garlic and ginger, fresh coriander, some green chilies, bay leaves and urad dal, which you can buy in any Asian supermarket. But first what we need to do is toast the urad dal on a dry pan. Just put 50 grams, as you can see, and just gently toast it, not too hot and not too cold, so medium heat, and just keep kind of tossing it in the dry frying pan and watch it change colour. We want like a light browny colour to the dal, and what we're going to do with this, we're going to toast it first and then we're going to grind it into a powder. So it doesn't take long, maybe 2 or 3 minutes doing this will get the right colour. As you can see, it's already changed, but make sure it doesn't get too hot in the frying pan because it will burn. And just keep tossing it. Take it off the frying pan if you feel it's getting too hot, like I'm doing, and just keep tossing it around until it's nice and kind of light brown colour. This is what gives it the extra flavour when we cook the dal. Right, we're nearly ready now. As you can see, it's changed colour nicely and it's the right consistency we need. So now what we're going to do is basically just let it cool down for about a few minutes, and then we're going to grind this into a fine powder. This is the key to get absolutely maximum flavour from this dal. So once we've grinded this into a powder, then we'll be ready for the next stage. This dal is very popular in Bangladesh, and it's mostly kind of prepared in the village with a great big pestle and mortar, which two women normally use like little tree trunks to smash it into a powder. And that is the nicest one you can get, but unfortunately it's changing now, and with grinders and that, you can make your own, so you don't need to get it in from Bangladesh or villages. You can just buy it in the local Asian supermarket and prepare it yourself, like I'm doing now. So basically, once it's all done, I want you to put it into a little bowl and then mix 100 grams of cold water to it and let it sit while we cook the rest of the dal ingredients. By mixing water to our dal and creating a smooth paste, it will stop the dal from going lumpy when we are ready to add it to our rest of the mixture. Once it's well mixed, as you can see, just keep on mixing it nice and gently until all the lumps have gone, and then just leave it to a side until we need it once we get the rest of the ingredients ready. Right, now we've got our dal mixture soaking. What we want to do is start to cook. So in a saucepan, add your 40 grams of oil and let that heat up. Once it's heaten up a little, add your garlic and ginger, crushed garlic and ginger, which is about 50% of garlic, 50% of ginger, and 2 bay leaves. What we're going to do is just slightly fry this for a little while before we add our onions. Just gently fry this, don't do it on a very hot heat. Make sure the heat is medium and make sure it doesn't burn. Keep your eye on this. So this is looking good, so we're nearly ready to add our onions. Now add your onions and let them cook down and become kind of transparent. Don't skip the video, you know, it's only a short video, so make sure you watch all the video to ensure you get all my instructions and cook this dal, and you'll be surprised how tasty it is, and for the vegetarian it's very nice. So just saute this gently, keep your eye on it, don't go away from the cooker at this stage, and just soften the onions until it's nice and soft. This is one of my favourite dals, like I mentioned earlier, and my mum used to cook this. Sometimes she would add egg, sometimes she would add prawns. So where I'm adding the egg, you can add shelled prawns to it as well. Maybe half a dozen shelled prawns, and you'd be surprised how tasty this dal is with the prawns. And some people even add fish, so you can add fish as well, so it just gives it more flavour. We're nearly ready to add our dal, so just keep stirring this gently, and we'll be ready for the next stage. If you enjoy my videos and my recipes, please ensure that you subscribe to my channel so that you get notified as well when I post new videos. And remember to share with your friends and families so they too can enjoy my recipes. Right, now we add our salt and our turmeric. Only 5 grams of turmeric and 5 grams of salt. This is the only spice we need for this dish, and a few green chilies. So there goes the turmeric. Give that a little stir and fry that into the oil. As you can see, that what we're doing with this dal, we're tempering it before we add the dal, like I'm doing now. Where other dals you temper it after the dal is cooked. So this is doing it before we finish the dal. So at the beginning we're tempering. So add your water, roughly about 600 grams of water, and that will let it cook. And in this we're going to add our 3 green chilies and also our fresh coriander. So once everything is added, then we're going to just basically let this cook for about 30 minutes. So give it a good stir before you add your green chilies and let it come to the boil, and make sure you add all your water, 600 grams of water. So it may look a bit watery, but don't worry about that, it will thicken up. Now what I want you to do is add fresh coriander to this, 15 grams of fresh coriander, and 3 green chilies. This will just give it a nice flavour to this dal, and that's all there is to it. Now at this stage you can add other things, like you can add a little bit of fish to this to give it a nice flavour. Also prawns goes very well, but today I'm not going to add any of those. I'm going to add something very simple. I'm going to add an egg to this. So you'll see later on in the video how to add the egg to this. And now we're nearly ready for the final stage of this dal, and what we're going to do is get a small egg, give it a good whisk, and what we're going to do is basically add this egg to our dal. And what we're going to do is add it just gently, just pour it in slowly to create little bits of egg in the dal, but don't stir it at this stage. We're going to just put it gently like you see, just whirl it in and then let it cook as the dal is cooking. Like I said, you have to simmer this for a good 30 minutes and it's ready. And I hope you enjoy my Mashkalai Dal, because it is my favourite, and please let me know what you think about this dal, because you've probably never heard of it. So bye for now, and I hope to see you soon in my next video.